Some of the smartest people you know struggle with business. They read, they think deeply, they work hard, and yet their ideas stall. Their projects bleed money. Their decisions don't compound. This feels uncomfortable to admit, because intelligence should protect us. But in business, it often doesn't. When things go wrong, we reach for simple explanations. They didn't work hard enough. They weren't disciplined. They lacked motivation. But effort isn't rare. Intelligence isn't rare. What's rare is understanding how business actually behaves. Business doesn't reward effort. It responds to structure. Smart people are especially vulnerable to one trap. They think clearly inside their own heads. But business doesn't live there. It lives in customers and cash and time and trade-offs and constraints. You can make perfect decisions inside the wrong frame and still lose. Not because you're wrong, but because the system doesn't care. Business is not one problem, it's many problems happening at once. Money moves, attention shifts, costs hide, risk accumulates quietly. The human mind struggles when too many things interact, so it simplifies. It focuses on what feels important and ignores what doesn't feel urgent. That's how smart people miss obvious threats, until it's too late. Most bad business decisions don't look bad when they're made. They feel reasonable, optimistic, well-intended. But every decision has a cost, even the ones that feel safe. Time given to one thing is taken from another. Money spent here is unavailable there. Flexibility traded rarely comes back. Ignoring these costs doesn't make them disappear, it just delays the lesson. Real understanding doesn't come from rules. It comes from seeing how things move, when money enters and when it leaves. What must stay true for an idea to survive? Where systems strain before they break. This is why people learn business through experience, or through stories that simulate experience. Stories compress reality into something the mind can hold. At some point, good builders stop asking, "What's the smartest decision?" and start asking, "What must be true for this to work?" They stop falling in love with plans. They watch behavior, and they test assumptions. They design for reality, not hope. This isn't pessimism, it's clarity. If you've made business decisions that didn't work out, it doesn't mean you weren't capable. It means you were thinking in isolation about something that never exists in isolation. Business punishes blind spots, not lack of intelligence. And once you see the system, you stop fighting yourself. This channel isn't about business tactics, it's about learning how complex systems behave. So your effort finally goes where it matters, because smart thinking only works when it's aimed at reality.